So now let's get all fights with all bosses. I worked hard to make them stronger during these 7 days, and the reason why I'm making this video today is I wanted to show you everyone at once. And at the end we'll check the shop and I'll show you where to spend Abyssal coins. Probably that will help you to get better with your heroes. So let's start with the first one. I'm not as powerful as Mystic Catherine, so she also fought with the bosses. That's why I'll fight against level 175, 200, so something like that. Okay, so let's start from the Charibdon. So Charibdon is a creature which could be introduced before and deals a lot of physical damage to my entire team as you can see. So to survive I'll probably need to reroll Celeste into healer mode. Also we see that he can stun my unit, which I think is annoying. And the aerial effect attacks allow me to suffer, kind of suffer, yes, so see. Finally Charibdon can stop me for some time. So 3 are up in the air. All my damage is up in the air, guys. Oh, 5 up in the air. Does this ability has a limit? Oh. Seriously, so I lost? Yeah, I lost. Wow. Okay, so now you know what this creature does. And that's level 200, so what should I change in order to finish this creature? So obviously I'll need to kill him faster, right? That's the first thing. And the second thing is I'm going to use Albus. So my tactics will be finish the opponent before he finishes you, the first thing. The next thing is I'll be forced to get some debuffs out. So I would actually play Sebastian, but my Sebastian is too weak, so I will not do that. Maybe it's a good idea to play either Dante or Jew, but anyway, the result I don't think will differ anyway. So let's try to pick like Albus plus Dante. Can Dante survive his lifting ability? I don't know. I don't think so. Or we can just play some physical damage with lifesteal. Will it help? I don't think so. Okay, so probably I would recommend you to build a nice physical team to deal with this boss and try to finish the boss before the boss finishes you. As simple as that. So maybe I'll even play Celeste again because my Jew is still too weak, so I'm not sure if he can survive all this stuff. Yes, I still can play the casual team, but this time with Albus, not to let him lift me apart and tear me apart one more time. Now, no, I will not try to die. So Celeste in healer mode again. We have one unit picked up here. And now, when we are alive, I'll reroll Celeste into assault mode. So I'll need to kill him faster than he kills me. That's easy, right? Celeste, do something with this creature, please. Here we go. So basically you can pick Albus and this stuff which can survive long enough. That's how you beat Charibdon. I don't think that I can deal with 250 Charibdon, so it's kind of tough for me. I would like to remind you that the max level is 300 actually. So let's move on to other characters and let's check the next boss. So the next boss is actually the King Corvus, his daughter Morrigan, and some other characters around. So obviously against Corvus I would play another team because this team is super vulnerable against Corvus. But let's try to swap something and to still be effective. So for example, I would like to try Dorian here because I'll need healing for Chinmao, I'll need healing for Yasmin. Obviously I'll need a pet to heal my army better, so that will be Axel. And maybe I would play Ju, but not sure about that. So let's try this team and we'll have some lifesteal. to survive from the totem longer. And let's fight with this team. I've accepted the gift of the dark depths power granted. No wow. So check this out, here comes the totem, and the totem is deadly for Yasmin, for Chinmao, so better don't dance while the totem is at full swing. So now, check this out, so I'll have lifesteal. Lifesteal allows me to dance, and I think I can deal with all this stuff fast. Actually, I have a terrible physical damage, so it's hard for Corvus to fight at that level. But what about level 200? So will that be as easy as it was just now? I'll use the same team actually. Maybe I could play Cornelius to remove Morrigan. That was also a nice idea, but I prefer lifesteal, tons of healing, and obviously under healing Yasmin and Chinmao should do the same. So get the mark on the front lines and lifesteal from it, and then don't die. Yes, I don't die, guys. Obviously I can die now. Where is Martha's totem? I need healing, bro. It feels bad actually. So we'll try to make the totem a bit easier. And here comes the lifesteal, the armor, the lifesteal again. Check this out. So I have healing from Dorian now. That's how I survive actually. So healing from Dorian allows me to lifesteal from the nearest target. And actually you just need your Yasmin to jump straight into the nearest target, deal damage, and that's how you kill under the totem. But that was painful. Yes, that was painful, no doubt that I had some trouble with Corvus, Reborn Corvus, so I think I will lose to level 250 because it's too strong for me, unfortunately. Yes, I don't have 800k heroes as you've seen, so I probably will stop there. Okay, so now let's check the Fanatic. That will be Elmer team. Against Elmer team I can use my casual stuff. So Celeste was vulnerable to the totem, so I did not play Celeste. Maybe I could do that. Obviously I could play Celeste there. Just keep her in light mode. Okay. So here we have Aurora, which benefits from my magical attacks, which can strike back all my magical damage. And we have a nice change here. So I would like to remove Kira, because Kira is a damage dealer and she will cause some problems for my stuff. And as you can see, Celeste is a damage dealer too. So I use her as an assault hero. Let's go back. So level 200 now. Same team, I don't think I need to change something. Let's make this faster, maybe. Yes, so Kira is the number one I would like to destroy. Now I'll press auto off because I need Celeste in light mode to keep my team alive all the time. And we have some armor penetration here. So with armor penetration, Yasmin works just great. Here we go. So level 200 is okay for me, I guess, but not sure about level 250 because that should be much harder. Okay, so we dealt with the third boss. Let's move on to the next one. So here we have already level 200. That will be Phobos and Kark stack. So you will be forced to be effective against magical damage, to have several damage dealers because Phobos will punish one of them hard, burn the energy and health. And that's why I'll use my casual stack here. So Obviously, I'll need to survive against Kark, that's why weak characters are not allowed here, so Kark will just throw them apart. So only strong characters, only nice defenses and good healing. That should be enough. So Kark at front line, that's good, but the first thing getting damage is the Sharpman. So Kark is protected here. And that should be painful actually. Okay, so where should Yasmin jump? Anywhere. Yeah, I managed to split the damage and I managed to get the armor buff in time. Yeah, just in time. Okay, good. So armor penetration, yeah, so double armor helped a lot here. And actually you see that the enemy is blinded. Blind enemy is not aggressive. So no more Kark, no more Phobos, I think that's it. Here we go. So no more this team. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Abyssal Spawn. And Abyssal Spawn is a really heavy damage dealer, so it throws all the team, it stuns the team. But maybe I can blind this character. And I used to play against the Abyssal Spawn. Remember that it deals a lot of damage to your entire team, so I used to play Albus against this boss. Because while all your team is like does nothing, you can still deal some damage. Okay, I'll press Outro just in case I'm not good enough. So for now it's okay, but then this character starts smashing on and on. Yeah, so here it comes. As you can see, all the team is stunned now. They can do nothing. That's why I needed Albus here. Okay, so the madness starts. Your team does not spawn, and here we go. So yes, as you can see, I can deal with the Abyssal Spawn level 200. Okay. So what about this team? Can I fight with level 250? Last time I suffered because I tried to play Rufus here. Remember that Satori is a super magic damage dealer, but unfortunately Rufus failed because of physical damage at the same location. So we can either pick Cornelius to protect my entire team from the enemy, or we can pick casual team. So whatever. Let's try maybe Cornelius or Celeste to heal my team. Yeah, I'll play Celeste because I know that Celeste has a nice magic defenses now. I improved that. And remember that your backline should be protected, so I play Martha here to get rid of the cleaver. And I would play probably another character, so I would also play Sebastian, but Sebastian Mai is too weak, so I'm afraid of dying. Anyway, I would play Sebastian here, if I could. Okay, so we stopped Cleaver from taking my Martha away. And the redirect now works into Martha. Perfect. As you can see, the amount of damage is kind of terrible. Okay. Oof. What's going on, bros? Why are we dying? I don't know. Something's wrong. Finally, the totem is here. So heavy damage from Satori, but I managed to survive, and as a result, as you can see, I won. So level 300 is maximal level here. I am sure that I will suffer because Mystic Catherine fought at 800k, I have 500k something, so it's kind of suicide. Okay, so let's try to find with the last boss. It's Master of the Abyss. As you can see, today he appeared, that's why I started this today. Maybe you can check like Faceless from Warcraft 3. And yes, actually something from Faceless here. And here comes the Super Kark. So can we survive this? Let's check that. Actually, I see that Celeste can stun him, but I would prefer her in light mode. We need heal, guys. Here we go. So, seems good, but that was only level 150. What about next level? Can we do the same at this level? Check the damage out. That's crazy. Yes. Yeah, exactly what I saw. So actually, as you can see, this is a game who damages first. So yes, I smashed that boss in 15 seconds, but you've seen that my team almost died actually. So that was a serious opponent anyway. So let's try to fight with this boss one more time. So actually I can raid this, right? I would like to fight with higher levels of this boss. So I'll start again, get the same team probably, and we'll try to survive. So the level bugged, but my team should be almost dead now. Yes, we won, but that was painful. So again, I think I won against level 200 because now almost all my team died, and just the level got bugged. Yes, that was level 200 exactly. Okay, so we have two more tries. We have two more tries to fight with the bosses. I think that level 250 is too high for me now because I'm not super powerful anyway. My team almost died right now. So let's check the bosses which have less levels and let's fight with them again. For example, level 200. Is there any level 200 bosses around? I guess not. Okay, so everybody are ready to fight now. So we buffed all the bosses. And I would like to fight versus this super creature. I obviously will lose, but let's try to select a character which will not lose. So I'm talking about Jew probably. I hope that Jew will survive. Let's be optimistic, guys. I'm probably going to waste this part. So don't worry, that's okay. I already lost one time today, and we can play outro. So, Jew, will you do something for me, please? No, Jew will not. Okay, so that's a waste of time now. So I better raid somebody I can deal with. Let's raid this guy 2 times. So actually now Charibdon should be level 300 as well, but it's a little bug. Okay, so I've shown you all the bosses, some ideas on how to fight them. Unfortunately, I'm still not super strong to fight level 250 and above. Yes, I managed to get rid of Satori team, but that was kind of painful anyway. So the final boss, yes, he's really powerful. He can knock your team away. So be ready to fight with him. And of course, I would like to tell that obviously you can raid the locations not to have problems, so I just wanted to show you the fights.